Okay, so we're gonna finish the game. Sorry guys, before I jumped in this part, my primal nature took over in me and I just looted what was on top of this crate. There's three things on top of this crate. Loot them. So, we are finally going to use the Magnum. Because we're about to fight Mother Miranda.
Do you have sufficient weapons and items?
So, for this part, let's sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine. I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
We're going to go in with as much ammo as possible.
Leave this to me.
And I think we should be able to get... There it is. This... Alright, so... I just basically upgraded our Magnum sub. Alright. Okay, so here's what you can do.
Choose wisely. Your life may depend on it.
So, look, for this fight, I'm not going to upgrade any of the powers anymore. What I am going to do is I'm thinking about a platinum at this point, okay? So, basically, at this point, I think it is wise to fucking sell your damn handgun. You can just get rid of your handgun. Like, forget about it. But upgrade your Magnum all the way so you can infinite ammo that motherfucker. Now, I don't think we can, but I'm going to do what I can. Yeah. So, yeah, we cannot.
Amat Victoria Coram.
So, yeah. Okay, so with that, now we are pretty well stocked, I think, to go into this final fight. I'm going to get some of that. Get some of that. Alright, and let's get this fucking bread.
Please, be well. Thanks.
So the first thing we're going to do is equip our Magnum. Because now we have, this is a pretty good amount of shots. So this Magnum is going to take out most of Maria's health. Alright? Or Miranda's health. And that's the whole reason of saving it, because she is the hardest boss in the game. Simply because she's a fucking tank. Alright? So there's going to be enemies that drop down here. Walk past them. Don't even worry about them. I will bring out my shotgun just in case. But yeah. Let me see. What am I doing as far as first aid meds? I can't take them with me. Just walk past him. Walk past him. No point in fighting him. No point. No point in fighting it. No point in fighting it.
I gotta keep going.
Let's get our Magnum out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. It's very crazy. I'm about to skip this fucking cutscene, but it's pretty cool.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megan.
You see, I'm just unloading Magnum into her.
Please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die.
Block. I am not.
You understand the love of a parent.
Not letting you get away.
While she's up there like that,
Why the hell can't you realize?
I am just.
Rose is my goddamn.
Let me put you to shortcut. I am not wasting Magnum ammo on her if I can't hit her.
From the pits of despair, it granted me this splendid power.
Yeah,
Well.
right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Oh, great Megamice, hear my prayer!
Alright, this one, you can kind of run around her. Where's she at? She's usually right in front of us.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
The hell I will.
Die, 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 die.
Yeah. Just keep avoiding her like that.
I will take back my daughter! I understand your feelings, Miss Winters. Truly. But this is...
Well, I just missed a magnum
If I
shot in
combine
her.
Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifested.
Ah, shit, 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 shit.
A century.
There we are, there we are.
All for this day.
Shit.
This is... Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
I can
All right.
take any form I desire.
Let me see what the... Oh, I cannot craft magnum ammo, can I? Nope. There's no need to craft anything.
Even
Well, that was just green to red.
I shall put you to rest. You still stand.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Hold still. The villagers, those foreigners, they could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Die, 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 die. I will take back my daughter! How about this?
Yeah, we beat her. Basically.
This is how you end the Winters. To ensure I never see your face again.
All right. All right. This is the end of the game. I am skipping all the end game cutscenes right now. Just letting y'all know if y'all want to keep watching. And there is a post-credit scene, but actually, you can, once the credits pop up, you can skip the credits if you want. There's a cool little animation music video that ties into the beginning of the game, but I'm going to skip that. Alright, so we beat the game in 6 hours and 41 minutes, it said. We got a lot of challenge points. Alright, let's see. So, now I'm going to talk about some of the little bonuses in the extra conduct shot. Okay. All these crisp weapons that you can buy, you might be thinking, oh, those crisp weapons are really nice. You can't upgrade any of those crisp weapons. Every weapon that you have available to you in the Duke shop is upgradable, except for the little DLC gun. So just don't worry about crisp weapons until like you've gotten your platinum, basically. Which, I mean, I have my platinum, so I don't worry about it. But so that isn't Chris's weapon. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I'm gonna just go through the weapons real quick. Oh, and mercenaries. Might as well buy the mercenaries. So mercenaries, in order to get into platinum on this game, you need to get at least an S rank in every mercenaries mode. Uh, I have done that. I've done it at least double S in every mercenaries mode in order to get the LZ Answer, which is basically Darth Maul's lightsaber. It's just a fun weapon to play with, and that is definitely, without question, the hardest part of the game. There are 8 total stages. The first 4 stages are pretty standard. I think you're even on assisted difficulty for this first 4 stages. And then they just say, fuck you. Those second 4 stages, which are the same exact areas of the first 4 stages, the second 4 stages, they're like, you're in hardcore mode now. And you don't have as many resources. So, yeah, those first 4 stages, it takes some getting used to, but it's pretty easy to get those first 4 stages done. But it's those second 4 stages, especially the last 2 in particular, the factory, and I forgot even what that. I think it's the village 2, basically. All right, so I'm just gonna go through all these extra content stuffs. Um, so yeah, all of Chris' weapons kind of suck. Um, that weapon isn't that great. So rocket pistol. This is the most bullshit ever. The rocket pistol after you beat Village of Shadows. This weapon sucks. It really does. This is not the weapon you should get for beating the game. LZ Answer, that's at least SS. And don't worry about your infinite ammos on any of these. But, so all these weapons over here, what you want to do is worry about this Wolfsbane. Alright, so going through your second playthrough, just go play on assisted. Alright. Actually, yeah, just go play on assisted. Alright. You'll be fine with the resources you have gathered to play without infinite ammo for a second. And then you'll get the Wolfsbane, you'll go through it. Once you get the infinite Wolfsbane, worry about that before you get the stake. I mean, Wolfsbane pretty much one-shots everything. I mean, the stake is better. Stake is another item that you can buy. It's a better Magnum. So, just, yeah, don't worry about the stake at first. Get that Wolfsbane. Once you get that Wolfsbane at infinite, that is when you can go for your Village of Shadows achievement. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and go on to talking about the achievements, okay? So, yeah, these are all the ones that we got. Okay, so, Universe's Best Dad. So this one, Village of Shadows difficulty, when you play this through with an infinite stake or an infinite Wolfsbane, go however you want. Make sure you do have an infinite Magnum of some type on this difficulty, because I think if you emptied a full clip on one of them, just hitting 2 full clips on just the body, you would knock down 1 Lycan. This difficulty is so hard, and the only way to beat it really is if you know where shit is. If you have a Magnum, you can pretty much one-shot every regular enemy. The bosses, you do have to deal with a little more. They're still easier than they would be going through on standard difficulty with the limited resources you have. And Infinite Magnum is just that powerful. Alright? Now, I'll tell you, as far as beating this from scratch, so really the hardest part of this is the beginning, ambush. When you're beating it from scratch, of course, that first Lycan you get, you don't have to waste any ammo. That second Lycan you get, you basically waste all your ammo on. Alright? And when you do that, you also probably will have to use a knife on that Lycan. And it's going to be hard. And then that ambush, when that ambush starts coming, you are just going to have to run for it. You're going to have to use that barrel that you find over there. They move faster. You move slower. They move faster on Village. And I'm not going to even get to it. You probably want to watch a walkthrough on someone. It is one of the hardest feats ever. I've played every Dark Souls game and all these other games. This pushed me to my limit. Um, it is so hard. All right, crafting. Okay, so yeah, there is the max one is 300. Just go to a save. Just keep reloading a save, not a slave, bad, but a save, and just keep crafting items over and over and over and over and over, and keep reloading that save, and eventually you'll get up to that. All right, so that's how to do that. Um, purchase something from the Duke. Okay, unlock a simple lock. Okay, unlock 15 simple locks with lockpicks. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, that's the breakable windows in all the in all of the castle. Once you have the castle finished and you're about to fight Dimitrescu, that's the time to you do that achievement. There's videos online showing you how to do that. So I'm going over the ones I did. Knock a flaming arrow out of the side with basically your knife. That one's fine. You're killing Urias during the first attack when you enter the village. The way you do that is with the Magnum. Alright. Defeat 30 Lycans in the first Lycan attack when you enter the village. That's actually pretty easy. This is all about having infinite Magnum ammo. Defeat 20 enemies with other enemies' attacks. The way to do this one, all three of these are basically done in the beginning. So what you do with this one is you basically stand right by Urias unassisted. And what you do is you block right by Urias unassisted. He doesn't do a lot of damage when you're unassisted. Or I forgot what it's called. And he will be swinging at you, but he will also be taking out other Lycans while he's doing that. So so you just keep doing that and keep reloading the attack because it will just reload from an autosave, and just keep doing that and farm that out. Defeat 150 enemies with heavy. That's self-exclamatory, just self-exclamatory. I will say where to farm these at. I think once you get your infinite magnum and you're about to storm the stronghold, that's what I do. Is I just all the enemy achievements I do at the stronghold. There's one to kill with I think a grenade launcher. I just keep reloading the stronghold, and I just keep killing them like that. All right. So yeah, anytime it says beat enemies with something, do it at the stronghold. All right, and just keep reloading it with a grenade launcher, with the enemy magnums. This one, once you get your infinite magnum, you're just gonna be able to do it as you go. Assault rifles, 50 enemies with pipe bombs. Pipe bombs, 50 enemies with mines. Alright, so Dimitrescu, basically, get a magnum. Remember, you can't beat her, you can't start doing damage to her until she breaks those two barriers down that keeps her going around in basically a square. So we were done by 14 seconds. Okay, so Angie, usually you just got to keep reloading this, and basically, the first location she is always the same. She's up in the bedroom, but it's the second two locations. She's always in the kitchen area. So when you come in the kitchen area, she's either to your bottom left or right by the bed, or she is in front of the dining room table. And after that, her third location sometimes changes. She's either by the door, right by the main door, or she is out in by the main door. But once you come up there and that fight is initiated, you can just keep reloading it until you get it. Alright? Defeat mutated Rome in under 1 minute. You get your magnum out, you'll be good. I can beat him in 20 seconds with my magnum. Mutated Heisenberg in under 4 minutes. This one just takes some skill. I did beat him about as quickly as possible with the automatic, with basically the big old robot machine I was in. But it's that second part when you're actually having to do damage to him on the ground that takes some time. So that at that point you would use a magnum or something. And that would make that fight be under 4 minutes. Use photo mode. I gotta use photo mode. That's self-explanatory. This right here. Let me tell you about this one. All right, lucky number 7. So the only way to do this, friend I had, he was the one who told me how to do this. It's the rifle ammo not the sniper rifle ammo, the rifle ammo that you use for your assault rifles. That is the things that you need to sell in order to get these numbers because they are odd numbers. And you just got to keep buying and selling stuff at a rate to where you get these numbers. It is annoying as hell. Same with these two. Alright. So, yeah, there's that. Destroy all the goats of war. Yeah. Veteran gunsmith. You'll figure that out. Every gun with every customizable part. You can also just, what you can do is just load a save. Do that to one gun, reload a save, and you've done it. If you don't want to keep that gun in your inventory, just buy it once, upgrade it all, put all the equipped parts on it, then reload the save. You haven't spent any money. You got to buy all the crafting things. One of these is you got to get the rifle ammo and the rocket pistol ammo in order to craft everything, and you got to buy which you got to buy those from the challenge store, and also what was I going to say? Yeah, you get, just Duke sells the other upgrades. Right there, that's that. Okay, so we missed 5. 5. I was close. This was the one I knew I was going to probably fuck up. If you got an infinite magnum on assisted, you do not need to use any heals. So that's what that is. Finish the story for 3 hours. You can do that pretty oh, sorry. Where's Dashing Dad? Dashing Dad. Dashing Dad. Dashing Dad. Dashing Dad. You can do that with a Magnum pretty easily. Alright. If you do that on an assisted. That also goes into the recovery thing. So, yeah, basically, as far as that's concerned, just go through it. Go through it on assisted once. So you can also do it without going through your inventory, or do it without ever buying anything from the Duke. Do it without ever healing. Just have a Magnum. You know where to go on assisted. You should finish around just over 2 hours, and you wouldn't need to spend any money. You wouldn't need to heal or anything. All right. Nothing but close combat weapons. You definitely don't want to do that with the knife that you're given right now. What you want to do that with, most people do it with, is the Crambit knife, which you can purchase, which is the knife that Chris has. However, what's better than that is what I used, which was the LZ Answer. And now here's the thing about doing that fucking achievement right there. The hardest part of that is Chris's part, because you do still have to use the Crambit knife, and against Urias, you can't, like, it makes exceptions in the game. Some points of the game, you do have to use ammo, alright? You do. Like, with Moreau, you simply have to shoot that one little pillar downer that will open the path for you. You do in Lady Dimitrescu's castle have to shoot the bells. There's certain things you have to shoot. However, you would think when you go to Urias that you could use, that would be one of those acceptable scenarios to use a gun. It is not. You basically have to use the Crambit knife and go at his legs. And it is also hard as far as avoiding the lichens. Chris's part is by far the hardest part. I haven't done it with the Crambit knife. I've only done it with the LZ Answer. So you'll have to tell me about that. Also, I'll tell you about the LZ Answer real quick. It has 3 sides to it, alright? It has green, blue, red. Red does the most damage. Okay, and blue doesn't do as much damage as the red, but it is the best at blocking. You basically take almost no damage while blocking. To get that one Urias killing enemies for you achievement, I would just stand by Urias, have that LZ Answer out, block with blue, wouldn't take any damage. Finish the story without crafting any items. I don't like that they call that dense stat. Finish the story 3 times. Self-exclamatory. See Mercenaries walkthroughs. You'll figure it out. Complete the village stage in Mercenaries once. Yep. Alright. Do over 10,000 damage with a single Leah. Use 10 abilities in Mercenaries. 22 abilities. This is all bullshit achievements. And yeah. So, that's all I have to say about that. I hope you all enjoyed my first walkthrough. I had a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to possibly doing another walkthrough. I think I'm going to do a original Psychonauts walkthrough. Because Psychonauts 2 is out. And you know, a lot of people haven't played Psychonauts 1, and I think it's still an accessible game. And that's what I might do next, is for anyone who wants to play Psychonauts 1, because there's going to be a lot of people starting out in Psychonauts 2. For anyone who wants to play it, I'll give them a guide for it. So, y'all have a good one. I've enjoyed doing this with y'all on this brand new profile I've created. So, y'all have a good one. Alrighty, bye.